I had just a few hours to paint this Easter piece. The wall was wet, it started hailing, and honestly, I wasn't even sure the paint would stick. But somehow, this happened.
Hey gang, what is going on? My name's S1. I'm a writer from Montreal, Canada, and I'm here in Gatineau today, actually in Hull, at this first legal wall we ever had. I'm about to bust out a piece behind here for Easter, man. But first, we gotta clean this up, so help me out.
So today, I'm in Gatineau, and this spot, it's actually a really nice walk. Graffiti everywhere, super inspiring. When I got there, yeah, spring in Quebec, still ice on the ground. I was literally standing on ice while painting. And I knew one thing right away. I didn't have time to mess around, because the rain was coming. This wall's a retention wall for a creek, which means it holds moisture like crazy. So the paint, it doesn't stick well. It peels fast.
20 minutes later.
Alright, the wall... Sorry about that. The wall is clean. Let's cover it up.
At this point, I'm already racing the clock, and I haven't even started painting yet. I rolled the wall in teal. Something clean, bright, spring vibe. But here's the thing, the paint wasn't even dry when I started sketching. I had no choice. Sometimes you just commit, and you deal with the consequences later. I went with 3 pink tones for the fill. Darker in the center, fading out the lighter tones on the edges. I really wanted that soft, almost glowing transition. Even with the wall being damp, the blends actually came out pretty smooth. That's always a win. For the outline, I used one of my all-time favorites, Vampire Purple from MTN94. It's one of those colors. It looks black at first, but it's not. You know? It gives just enough richness without killing the color underneath. Super clean. Then I built the 3D towards my usual focal point, right on the ground, center of the piece. Everything pulls into that point. I filled it with lighter purples, ultraviolet, malva, woodstock, and I pushed it with white at the tips. That contrast really makes it pop forward. And right in the middle of this, it starts hailing. Not full rain yet, just enough to mess with you. At that point, you don't stop, you just go faster. I use spectral black for the shadows underneath the piece and in the overlaps. That's what really locks everything together and gives it that solid, grounded look. I added these floating circle patterns inside the letters, layered with spectral black, then electric blue, and finished with Barceloneta blue. It gives this subtle glowing effect, almost like energy inside the piece. And right as the rain was started, I had time for one last thing, the Easter Bunny. Now, I'll be honest, characters are not my strength. He's a bit small, his eyes are questionable, he looks kinda high. But you know what? He's got personality, so he stays. I signed it while the rain was coming down, packed up, and walked back in the rain. Honestly, worth it. Sometimes the best sessions are the one where everything is against you. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Drop a comment. Would you have stayed and painted through the hail? Till next time, stay up.